Dunfermline then surviving the early raids and setting about the business of scoring themselves, with more success than the Bankies. Craig Robertson's cross, swept into the net by Stuart Petrie. 28 minutes on the clock, 1-0 Dunfermline.
The second half breakthrough went Dunfermline's way. French felled inside the box by Coyle, penalty given. French stuck it away himself, in good style, and that's how it finished. 1-0 the Pars.
This goal from Hamish French, making it 1-1. The Pars then 2 points behind Dundee at the top of the table, Dundee drawing 1-1 with Airdrie.
With this spectacular save from Den Beeman's powerful drive. Saints' best chance came from this move, the cross from John O'Neill, but striker George O'Boyle couldn't hit the target. But it was the Fifers who were on top for most of this game, and they produced a magnificent second goal. Teamwork again, the hallmark of this one, 5 players involved. The Den Beeman cross falling perfectly for Paul Smith. 2-0. And then the 3 points were secured in 70 minutes. Hamish French dancing round the Saints' defence, laying it off for Petrie. The Pars stay top of Division 1. Jackie McNamara's cross falling at the feet of Craig Robertson, a simple tap-in for 1-0. The second goal came from this corner, Stuart Petrie at the far post, hooking the ball in from an extremely difficult angle. It was now a case of how many Dunfermline would get. The third saw the Bankies pulled all over the place. Ward feeding McNamara. His cross perfect for Petrie. Clydebank pulled a goal back in one of their rare attacks. Alan Lansdowne crossing, Westwater fumbling, and Stephen Jack taking advantage to score. The winning margin was restored to 3 with 2 minutes to go. French's vision picking out substitute Ivo Den Beeman. An easy finish to an easy victory. But the breakthrough did come with 2 minutes remaining. George Shaw crossed. The ball was partially cleared. Substitute Ian Anderson collected and fired it against the post. But Paul Ritchie was on hand to hook the rebound past Ian Westwater. And that was it. Dundee won it.
St Johnstone found themselves a goal down to Dunfermline within 6 minutes. Ivo Den Beeman the scorer. And the Dutchman soon made it 2-0 with a header. The Pars, it seemed, were cruising. Don't you believe it? 5 minutes from the break, Grant McMartin pulled a goal back for St Johnstone. It stayed that way until the last 16 minutes. Peter Davenport level for Saints in some style. And then a defensive mix-up allowed John O'Neill to nip in and score what turned out to be Saints' winner.
Conjuring a goal virtually out of nothing. A speculative effort from long range, flat-footing Alan Coombe, and Dunfermline go 1-up. But under fire, Saints hit back. The free kick, headed on by Stuart Taylor for Barry Levetti, and Taylor was there to score his first goal of the season. 1-1. But time for another goal. The long ball delivered by Kenny Ward, and Stuart Petrie outrunning the defence to get his second goal of the afternoon. That's his 18th strike of the season. Saints made a significant half-time substitution. Grant Ingles coming on and making an immediate impact, lobbing the keeper. Neil Cooper looked as though he could clear, but he didn't. 2-2.
The goal did eventually come, and it was worth waiting for. Stuart Petrie collecting a long pass out of defence. Watch him cross for Andy Todd to score. 1-0 Dunfermline. 5 minutes after the break, Accies equalised. A good run by Stephen Rennicks on the right. And when the ball came back to him, his cross found Gary Clark unmarked at the back post. And his header gave new signing Guido van de Kamp no chance. But that goal stung Dunfermline into action. And Stuart Petrie was unlucky to see his good turn and shot deflected for a corner. And from the corner kick, top scorer Petrie on the mark to put the Pars ahead. The goal arrived. The Stranraer defence failed to clear the long throw-in, and when the ball fell to Craig Robertson, he bundled it into the net from 6 yards. Hardly a classic, but Dunfermline were happy enough.
Dunfermline, hoping against hope for the title, were first in the attack. McCarthy sending Petrie on the run, the danger well cleared. Corner kick for Dunfermline, and from the corner, Andy Todd came this close. The Pars got that important early goal, Craig Robertson bursting through, and somehow the ball landing in the back of the net. But for the Fifers, they're one up. Just the start they were looking for. Next, a corner from Derek Fleming. Norrie McCarthy's header denied by the bar. Banky's best effort came after half an hour. Gary Bowman's corner, the header from Joe Robertson, but no real problems for Van de Kamp. Time for goal number 2 for Dunfermline. The short corner, and Shaw sets up Norrie McCarthy. The big defender turns and makes it 2-0. Some question marks there about the Bankies defending. But good skill now from the visitors. Joe Robertson, 25 yards out. That's a great drive, well saved by Van de Kamp. Into the second half, and the Fifers were still looking to add to their tally. Coming up, a great drive by Derek Fleming, an instinctive save by Gary Matthews. At the other end, Clydebank were combining well. Jim Grady teeing up well, but the shot failing to find the target. The Bankies, though, also wanting to go out on a high. This time Gary Bowman providing the ammunition. Graham Ferguson, though, couldn't connect. But their persistence paid off in 78 minutes, and watch out for super sub Ken Eadie doing what he does best, beating the defence and scoring to make it 2-1. That's how it finished. Dunfermline are runners-up. The news came through that the Rovers were champions. No automatic promotion, but now Bert Payton looks forward to the playoff with Aberdeen.